I've only done one other episode of The Story Behind about a song, and that was The Story Behind Imagine by John Lennon. And if you've been in the Story Behind discussion group on Facebook, you probably would think I would be doing The Story Behind Africa by Toto. Well, not yet. Usually I get ideas for topics by stumbling onto a piece of trivia I find fascinating during the week. However, this week, my son has not only been working on walking, but learning his first words. And his favorite one lately kept getting a particular song in my head. Want a hint? I'm your host, Emily Prokop, and this is The Story Behind Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. But first, a quick message from Livestream for the Cure, which you can catch me on Saturday, May 19th from 3 to 3:30 Eastern Time.
I'm Nick.
And I'm Justin. We are the Epic Film Guys, and we'd like just a moment of your time to talk about an extremely important event coming up this May.
Last year, we hosted the Livestream for the Cure, a 12-hour live stream fundraiser where we raised $2,500 for the Cancer Research Institute.
86 cents out of every dollar raised goes to research toward finding a cure.
And this year, we're aiming to smash that goal, and we need your help to do it.
Join us from May 18th through the 20th for 30 hours of amazing live stream content from us and a whole host of amazing podcasters who will be joining us to try to reach $5,000.
For more information, please visit www.livestreamforthecure.com. Together, we can make a difference.
Let's start with the man who dreamed up this mock opera. And when I say dreamed up, I mean it literally. Freddie Mercury, the lead singer of Queen, had a piano as a headboard to his bed. So when he would come up with a melody in the middle of the night, the double-jointed Mercury could reach behind his head, play the tune, record it, and go back to sleep. It was those middle-of-the-night snippets that wove their way into creating what Rolling Stone magazine called a brazen hodgepodge at the time, but is now revered by the magazine as one of the 500 greatest songs ever, and topped its readers' poll as the best vocal performance in rock history. While the other members of Queen contributed parts, Brian May said the band considers the song to be Freddie's baby. The beginnings of the song first started in 1968 when Mercury came up with the lyrics, "Mama just killed a man," and referred to the song as the cowboy song. He had the entire song in his head and wrote pieces of it on the back of a telephone directory for the band to record in their studio. When Queen began recording the album A Night at the Opera, the band had a couple of hits, but was not financially stable at that point. They realized they needed to go big or bust. And even when Freddie put his masterpiece together, record producers felt it was too outlandish for radio play. Elton John was even played a rough cut and commented that it was too long and too weird for radio. Even though various editors took cracks at shortening the song, Mercury and Queen had faith in it though, and sent an early pressing to British DJ Kenny Everett, who played the entire 6-minute song 14 times over a weekend. And on Monday, the record stores were getting calls from people requesting the single. The music video, which many consider one of the first, if not the first music videos, was made as a marketing tool with a video broadcast truck Queen's manager just happened to have, and very cheap and easy effects added to it. It was recorded on their rehearsal stage, and the band even lit themselves. They used the video to sell themselves as a band you would want to see live, even though performing the song was a challenge for them. The video was used on the British show Top of the Pops, which helped keep the song at #1 for 9 weeks, and meant that the band could also tour while still having the video in rotation on the show, instead of what most artists did, which was perform live. Many people like to speculate what the song is about, who the narrator is, and the meaning of the scattered lyrics, especially in the operatic portion, which features various allusions to Italian culture, such as Galileo, Figaro, Mamma Mia, and Scaramouche, which we talked about in the Story Behind Clowns. It also references the Quran with the lyric Bismillah, which means in the name of Allah. While so many other artists, bands, school choirs, and even television show casts have covered the songs, one of the most memorable non-covers probably came from the 1992 movie Wayne's World, in which the main character of Wayne and Garth, played by Mike Myers and Dana Carvey, lip-sync to the song in their car with their friends toward the beginning of the movie. And it's a given whenever the song is played in public, you'll most likely see someone headbanging, just like Mike Myers and Dana Carvey and their friends did, which is actually what the band members of Queen said that they did. The scene in the movie was almost completely different, though. Myers fought for Bohemian Rhapsody, even though the producer, Lorne Michaels of Saturday Night Live, was pushing for Guns N' Roses instead. But Myers insisted on Bohemian Rhapsody, even threatening to quit. In the end, as you may know, Myers got his way. But he didn't stop there. At the time the movie was made, Freddie Mercury was very sick at the time and was only a few months away from death, from complications from HIV/AIDS. But when he saw the cut Myers sent to Brian May asking for Mercury's blessing, Mercury watched it and loved it. Queen still tours with Adam Lambert as the lead singer, and later this year, a biopic movie will be released of Queen, aptly called Bohemian Rhapsody. And another cover I didn't mention is actually Siri's cover, which you can hear if you activate Siri and say, "I'm just a little silhouette of a man." If you want to hear it in its entirety, it will be at the end of this episode. Information for this episode was sourced from Queen's official site, Rolling Stone, the documentary Inside the Rhapsody, and more links which can be found in the show notes at thestorybehindpodcast.com. This week on Trivia Tuesday in the Story Behind discussion group, Adam posted the word Bible comes from biblia, meaning books, as the Bible is actually made up of several books. Paul posted that Sylvester Stallone still owns the turtles from the movie Rocky, and they are 44 years old. Jen said she learned a MacGuffin is a desired object that drives a story or plot, like the Ark of the Covenant in Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. And Adam said he learned that the Catholic Church has accepted evolution since 1950. If you'd like to talk about trivia you pick up during the week and have it read on the show, join the Story Behind discussion group on Facebook. This episode was brought to you by the Story Behind executive producers who support the show through the Patreon page at patreon.com/thestorybehind. Thanks for listening. I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Galileo Figaro Magnifico. I'm just a poor assistant. Nobody loves me. It's just a poor assistant from a poor family, spared its life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah. No, we will not let you go, let it go, Bismillah. We will not let you go, let it go, Bismillah. We will not let you go, let me go, will not let you go, let me go, never, never let you go, never let me go, oh, no, 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 no.